All right, Poyito. Tell the people what we're doing today. Very interesting video. Tell them.
No, I don't want to. No, I'm joking. Today, we're going to listen to the festival song that the Diva in the Grand Hub sings. Now, this festival song is not a new song. This is, in fact, a song from Monster Hunter Dose, the second game in the series. Um,
Confirmed from the
the
second.
original.
Confirmed from the second game that this
Oh,
song is from.
absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. Um, this song is beautiful. I think it's just as beautiful as the song that she sung when we didn't have the festival. Um, because this is a song from Dose, people are speculating that maybe in future festivals she'll sing songs from other games or other songs that the original Diva sung. So hey, who knows? They most likely will, and that's gonna be awesome.
We're gonna just let the song play out completely.
Yeah, please.
All right.
Absolute cinema.
Bien la fête des lunas
Ta-da-da!
Uden latsar Den solur Santilamonando
The lip syncing is so well done.
Rasutfulla
No, it is. It really is. That's the benefit of them having to do it in one language. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
The actual lip syncing is correct.
Oh, they did it.
Oh,
Oh, they
that's so
did it.
beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds so good. That leitmotif from Proof of a Hero is in the background. So good. It's just so captivating. It's hard to speak. Capcom cooked with the music in this game, man.
Oh, fire.
It's so it's so soothing, and I finally got to hear her the other day in the hub. I think it was 2 days ago, and
Like, sit
the
down and
second I heard
hear.
her, I sat down and I had to sit down and listen. I was like, I couldn't not. It was beautiful. Capcom always cooks with the music, but they really went hard for the diva. The fact that she has, the fact that they gave her a new song is so good.
So, I'm gonna get back onto this because I don't want to. So, I would say that like it's so epic. They do these things so fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like they do.
Whoever,
Like the music is fucking
whoever their
phenomenal.
composers are,
Pay them
whoever their
more.
composers are, not even that. You can tell they have love for what they make.
Yeah.
Because
Can you?
every single song in Monster Hunter, no matter how big or how small, ranging from Fatalis' theme to Kezu's, it always laps.
All right. Let me ask you this. So a couple things, right? So tell me about the Diva's language.
Okay, so from the little bit of researching I did, shout out to Gaijin Hunter because I watched his video on this, and what he said was that how the lyrics were done was they wrote the lyrics in Japanese, transcribed it into French, and then transcribed it once more into phonetic Japanese. They transcribed it phonetically into to Japanese katakana. That's what it was.
So Japanese into French and then into Japanese katakana.
Well, Japanese into French and then phonetically into Japanese. I mean, there's two different. The actual written language and spoken language have two different ways of going about, the structure. But there are in the beginning, her first words, "Balade du monde." That's the first word she sings. Yeah, it's mondo, but that can be excused for Japanese because that's how their phonetic language is spoken.
Oh my god, I hear it.
Yup, there you go.
It's
It's
like French Japanese.
She says something about life, and she says la vie.
Yeah, c'est la vie.
So it's actually it legitimately is like it's French. Like the original lyrics are written, they transcribe that into French and then phonetically into Japanese, which is such a weird way of going about making this, right?
Pero qué bonita. Well, you're like making a new language. Also, the Wyverian fingers and hands freak me out.
Oh yeah, they have 4 fingers.
Freak me out. No, they just are just long. Freak me out. But it's a way of it's kind of like how Tolkien created Elvish.
It's very unique in the way of for all of the Wyverian language, right? It's weird because it's not necessarily like Japanese transcribed into French and then phonetically transcribed into Japanese again, right? I believe it pulls from some other stuff as well. I can't tell you exactly which because I haven't done enough research on Wyverian language ever, so I don't have much information on it. But at least for this specific song, that's how they went about doing the lyrics, and it's such a beautiful song. And from what I know of what the song is about, it's called "Song of the Beginning." It's about the song comes from a quest that was in Monster Hunter DOS that apparently was given from I think the King Shakalaka.
This one,
right?
And you're saying
that's how you unlock.
It's called Song of the Beginning. Okay. Yeah. I do want to say before we get to this Diva, right? That this part progression, besides the drums being, so in every game, right? In every game they do something where they have a theme, right? So like Rise has more like chimes and more like flutes and stuff.
More Japanese, Japanese
inspired.
Flutes.
And this, because it feels like nomadic, they add more drums. So the drum progression, especially, I believe it's right here. Hold on, let me.
So it said.
Hold on.
We know about the Diva.
Yeah, hold on.
Her songs are prayers. So if you put it into perspective,
she's praying for us.
Her songs are prayers.
She's praying for us. I love the Diva, bro.
So when you think about
she's
it,
like have a good hunt in Wyverian. I pray for you.
I mean, not really, but these songs they have meaning, right? They're not just random. Um, Gaijin Hunter's video, he has the translations actually of it, which was cool. All right, so let's move on to
This
the
hold
original.
on. So watch. So you heard that part? So it's like, oh, it reminds. So, like, for my history of the way drums are written, there for a lot of times in the beginning of culture, drums were used to stay with rhythm, and a lot and in some cultures they're even mapped to the sound of what you would consider to be a heartbeat, right? So every time they hit the gong, it's so beautiful the way that she transitions in and out of her singing. Watch, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Right.
Right here. They're like mapped to her breath. And then the fucking French horns. What is this? Is this Star Wars? I love it. Oh my god.
Well, there's something I will say.
God,
it feels
bro.
like for some songs in Monster Hunter, John Williams' style of music is implemented into a lot of Monster Hunter music. And I say that because, for example, there's one monster who I say to this day sounds like it can almost be a Star Wars song, Magna Malo. There's a part in the song where it goes bim, 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 bim with the horns, and it sounds exactly like something in Star Wars.
I don't know. Whoever's they took inspiration from him. Had to.
John Williams.
Yeah. All right. Let's get
Yeah,
to.
no, they know their music. You know what I mean? They know their music, and it feels like they have taken bits and pieces of like some of the most famous composers and used some of those techniques in some of their songs.
You know what? The more and more we review and talk about this game, the more and more I feel like it is just a fucking, like a spiritual successor to 2 and 3.
Nah, it feels like a spiritual successor to
GU?
4. To 4.
Yeah, but it gives people the window into what Monster Hunter was before World and Rise. You know what I mean? Because World feels such a drift in the right direction, but different. Like World feels starkly different from every other Monster Hunter game.
The stakes of the story in World feel larger because of the introduction of Elder Dragons, right? Whereas in Wilds, the stakes don't feel larger, but they arguably are just as big or bigger, considering the fact that the Dragon Torque is the reason why the existing lands in Wilds are even the way they are, and why it sustains life. So when you think about it, if we would have destroyed the Dragon Torch, we would have doomed everyone in the Forbidden Lands. So if the stakes feel realistically just as big, if not larger.
Yeah, I mean they put more emphasis on the environment, like the environment being huge.
When Zora Magdaros was going to the Everstream to kill himself, ha ha he he ha ha, unalive himself, whatever. When Zora Magdaros was going to go die, if he would have died in the Everstream, it would have blew up everyone. Everyone would have died. And guess what? Had we destroyed the Dragon Torch, everyone would have died. And if it feels like people missed that. People missed that detail of the fact that, we came close to killing everybody in this world, in the Forbidden Lands, had we destroyed the Dragon Torch.
Okay, so this is the
original,
original.
Dos.
This is the second game. A classic. It's the same song, dude.
Almost like that's the point. It's a lot softer,
Yeah.
but the woman's voice in this game sounds like an older woman than the diva. Well, obviously, you can see from character design that is apparent, right? But the voice quality is very different. And this one feels a lot more tribal. If that makes any sense?
Yeah, it does.
Because it doesn't sound as epic. The other one it has more depth in its sound.
That may have just been a game limitation thing.
Maybe.
No, yeah, it has to be. You just couldn't. You had limitations on how much audio data you could hold.
Yeah.
They did the get the fuck out of here. They did the same shit at the end. Listen to it.
Yeah. But like I said, this one sounds a lot quieter, whereas the other one has it towards the middle. It builds higher and stronger, whereas this one stays quiet the whole time. And I like it, right? But I think the new version sounds so much more beautiful. Like it just the supporting instruments lift up the song higher. It feels stronger, but in a softer. It feels stronger in a soft kind of way. It's so weird to describe it like that, right?
Even the new Diva that we have now still does the same like hand gestures and movements. It's nice.
Yeah.
The see-through clothing is fucking me up though, but that's besides the point.
The Diva in Wilds
also has see-through. I know. Yeah. That's so hard to animate though. So the fact that they were able to do it in this game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's such a hard thing to implement. So the fact that they were able to do it in this game is like crazy.
That's the early 2000s.
This game is old. This game is old.
2003, 2004 type shit.
I just noticed it.
Like the song is so good, but the new version just takes the background music, the instruments, and adds instruments and adds stronger instruments.
Yeah, dude. I think it's a situation along the lines of just
the
game just didn't have the audio data capacity to be able to put everything.
And look at her pose.
At the end, the same thing. Wow, que bonita, right?
Yep.
Que fucking bonita.
So they really tried their hardest to. You see how different that sounds?
Jesus Christ!
Notice that the percussion is a little bit more involved. Hear the strings louder.
But she's still doing the same gestures. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like she's still doing the hand waving up and then wow.
And mind you, this is not the same Diva, obviously.
Oh no,
right?
this is a younger Diva. Yeah, it's clearly seen as
younger. Yeah. But my whole thing is that they still went out of their way to reference the original's gestures and how he moves and sings. And I love that. I think that is fantastic.
Yeah, they they layered her voice. They put a slight echo.
So
They gave
I was
her.
reading some comments, and somebody was like, "Oh my God, I can't wait for the day that they add the Komura Song of Purification." And I almost died in my heart because I was like, "Oh my God, if they ever bring Hinoa and Minoto to sing with her, that would be fucking awesome."
Oh.
The Friends and Family Sale is on now at Raymore and Flanagan. Get up to 20% off your purchases.
I'm okay.
Now,
I'm okay.
now,
I'm okay.
why?
I'm okay.
Why?
I'm okay.
That's
I
the
just
Komura Village
yeah, I
theme.
remember, but yeah, it just doesn't hit. It
No,
it doesn't hit because it's not like this feels like layered with like a very orchestral sounding
Okay.
environment.
You think they can't do a quote unquote remix and do their own version of it in this game?
Fuck, I forgot she was Wyverian too.
Yeah. Imagine if you had Hinoa and Minoto make an appearance and they together sing this song on stage with the diva. I still love that song. Still love that song.
I would want to see Proof of a Hero. I just want to hear that one part. The same thing. Wow.
Oh, you put the OG version.
So they use that first part with the horns.
Yeah, the leitmotif from Hero.
My God, dude. When does it come? At the end, right?
No. It's around like 145. I think it's after this. After it builds a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's after this.
Right here, right?
I think so.
Okay. Oh my God. Brings like chills on my spine, dude.
And the only reason why I know that is after 145, because I remember when I went to back to it, I looked at the timing. I just couldn't remember exactly when.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the leitmotif for Proof of the Hero. That's the thing. Proof of the Hero is used in
pretty much everything.
Songs. It's used in so many songs. It's not even funny, and sometimes it appears in ways like in the Diva song, right, where you're like, "Oh shit, that's Proof of a Hero." You know what I mean? Like, "Oh shit, it's Proof of a Hero." Okay, I heard that. I heard it.
Yeah. Bing sucks. I don't know why I'm even doing it. I love this. I'm trying to listen to. I'm trying to listen to if I had any inspiration into, because these are where the Wyverians are from too. The Wyverians made but the Wyverians made this village. Yeah, this is a Wyverian village. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pollo. This was great. Anything to close us out?
The Diva's back.
Just nuts.
And I can't wait for the next festival when we get another song. People are speculating they're gonna give her something from 3.
Do you have any song to reference?
No, can't remember what it was right now. I can't remember exactly what song they were saying, but
They don't have a diva.
or it's possible that no, there's a specific song that is in 3 that
Could it be
I
this
can't
one?
remember.
That's the diva right there.
It's possible. I don't remember if that.
This is the beginning to try.
Had it played? Let it play.
Okay.
They would have heavily rearranged the song for the new Diva's voice. They would have to do some heavy lifting to rearrange it. It might be this one though, Mark. I'm pretty sure it is. I think if he
Will a guy Chris? Yeah, will a guy Chris?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what people were thinking for the summer festival.
Mm-hmm.
What if she sings this song? And I was like, well,
slow it down a little bit.
With Lagiacris coming in summer, you bring that song for the summer festival. That works. That works a lot.
Yo, I can't remember Lagiacris's music.
It's whatever map he's from. Or does he have his own music? I can't remember. I think it's a situation like Rathalos, where he has Rathalos has the Forest and Hills theme. That just started strong.
It's Try. It is the Try theme. Yo, bro, imagine they give him the Try theme, bro. Oh
nah, if they you better have this theme.
He's gonna be a pain.
Here, hold on.
All right, Pollo, close us out for this. Close us out. Last final thoughts about Diva and the song and everything.
Capcom cooked. Let them keep cooking, bro.
Capcom cook. Let them cook.